Touchdown Friday Night is sponsored by these local businesses.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Touchdown Friday Night, one of the largest high school football shows in Tennessee and Virginia. I'm Kenny Hawkins, along with my partner in crime, Mackenzie Kane. And tonight, we have a few big games in both states, including one involving unbeatens. Now, usually we get started with our Southern Pools and Spots top tackle. We're going to show you that stinger anyway, but this is so good that we're actually going to do it later on tonight. We're going to start in Churchill, where the Volunteer Falcons measuring stick came to town. New head coach Jeremy Wagner said last week he wants his team in the future to be mentioned along with Greeneville in this game. As we take you to Churchill for this contest, Zayden Anderson, the Tennessee commit, with a great pass from Caden Ball out there. He makes the catch. Also, once again, Ball back, and who again? Z-Man. What a huge game. Over 260-something yards and 4 touchdowns. Ball had over 300-something yards and 5 touchdowns. Volunteer doing all they could to get back in this contest. As we go to the scoreboard, Greeneville actually went on to win this game big over Volunteer.
I think we fought hard after a week off. Just trying to get back in the groove and just trying to play hard.
We just got to keep working. You know, the goal is Region 1 4A champs, and just keep stacking region games and keep working hard.
And, you know, I let them have the whole week off and relax and try. You know, we've had a long stretch to get to that point, and played really good against a really good Cherokee team last week. Took it off, and then come out here and play against a really good football team as well tonight.
And Greeneville, of course, off last week, so they came in rested and ready, and they take down Volunteer tonight. That score 42-7. It was Unicoi County over Claiborne by the final 49-14. Science Hill has not beaten Maryville since the 1940s, but things look promising early tonight. Science Hill striking first. Branson Newberry scores. That made it 7-0. Toppers looking to add to their lead, but on third down, Ty Tumberland makes the stop, and that would force a field goal. Down 10 now. That's Maryville, that is. Will Jones will find Julian Douglas for a first down on third down. That leads to this. Jones to Troy Buford for the score. Maryville would go on to score the final 42 points in this game. Maryville wins over Science Hill tonight by the final of 42-10. It was also Morristown West over Daniel Boone, 21-0. We now go to David Crockett's field, where they were battling out with Cherokee. We find Landon Jeffers right before halftime, passing to Jaden Gonzalez, who would run to the side of the field for a touchdown. Cherokee led 35-20. Then after halftime, David Crockett is looking to tip the momentum in their favor. A.J. Wynn would run this one, finding the opening, and put David Crockett on Cherokee's heels at 35-28. 2-point was good. Cherokee still leads later in the third. Landon Jeffers would fake the handoff, run it in, giving Cherokee some breathing room. As we go to the board, it looks like this. Cherokee went over to win over David Crockett 56-28, and it was Providence Christian winning 49-14. North Greene facing off against Cloudland on their home turf in the first half. Leon Johnson was handing the ball, and he took off like a rocket. Almost took out our cameraman. He went straight into the end zone for a touchdown for North Greene, breaking the ice and putting the first points on the board. After a fumble and turnover, Greene gets control of the ball, passes it out to Braden Weems for North Greene. Second touchdown of the game. It's 14-0. Cloudland was not going to stand by. They pick things up right before the first quarter ends. They see the ball handed off to Landon Barnett, who finds an opening for a touchdown. As we go to the board, this was a lot of scoring in this game. Cloudland beating North Greene 58-51. Mackenzie?
Thanks, Kenny. The Sullivan East Patriots football team has been in a tailspin all season long. They've yet to win a game yet this season, but the Pats didn't expect the Elizabethton Cyclones, who had won 15 straight against them and gone 50-5 in the series, to feel sorry for them tonight. Sparks were flying literally at Citizens Bank Stadium. See what I did there, Kenny?
Yeah,
Patriots defense quick to set the pace as Austin Warren pops the football out of the hands of the Cyclones receiver. Connor Moody jumps on it. East forces the fumble. Later in the first, Bryson Blevins with a quick check down to Zach Wallen. He finds the gaps in the Pats defense and takes this one to the house for the Cyclones touchdown. They're up 7-0. Minutes later, East will punt. Cameron tries to find it in the air, but no luck because it's blocked back into the hands of the punter at the 2-yard line. Sets up CJ Mathis to punch that one in for the Cyclones, up 14-0, and they'll build on it as Blevins scrambles, eyes the end zone, finds Jack Blevins wide open. Big offensive showing by the Cyclones as we go to the scoreboard. Elizabethton downing Sullivan East 56-21, and Tennessee High fall into Sevier County 35-7. Just down the road at Happy Valley, the Warriors welcomed West Greene High. Far from a warm welcome, though. Already 30-0 when we got there at halftime, but not for long, though, as junior wide receiver Artie Bond takes the kickoff the length of the field, outrunning 3 Buffalo defenders to put the Warriors ahead 45-0. West Greene looking to change the script here as Peyton Helton calls his own number, muscles through the Happy Valley D-line for the first down, and then some, but sets up the Buffs in the red zone. Austin Brown looked downfield for Hilton, but that was deflected right into the hands of Landon Keller for the Warriors. He'll hug the sidelines and take this one to the 40, the 30, 89 yards all the way to the house for the touchdown as we go to the final score. Shutting out West Greene. Happy Valley got that one 50-0, and Pigeon Forge downing Pot County 59-33. It's now on to Tri-Cities Christians battling Unaka. The icebreaker in the first quarter was Josiah Williams, who would put the first 7 on the board for Tri-Christians. Later, it's going to be Matthew Strickler. He was past the ball, runs this one, but Unaka wasn't going to make it easy for him. They go for the tackle, but he managed to power that one into the end zone. Later in the second quarter, Unaka had not scored yet, and Williams catches this one from a pass, runs it in for the Tri-Cities touchdown. As we go to the final score here, Tri-Cities Christian shutting out Unaka 33-0. That is 7 down and still 6 more to go as we head to Southwest Virginia. But first, here is the Happy Valley Marching Band to take us to a break.
Top Tackle is sponsored by Southern Pools and Spas.
As promised, Kenny, the top tackle of the night comes from Union High School as Lebanon's Michael Reese gets the ball and tries to find an opening before being taken down by a swarm of Bears, dropping on him for good measure. That's our top tackle of the night. Kenny?
He must have been dripped in honey. Now we take you out to Blountville tonight where the West Ridge Wolves hosted, Hurricanes from Warsaw East. Very first drive of the game for the Wolves. Ethan Amick takes a handoff, makes a nice cut, and breaks an arm tackle for the big gain. A couple of plays later, Amick pays it off, taking it 17 yards right up the gut for the touchdown. West Ridge led early 7-0. On the ensuing possession, Hurricanes quarterback Joshua Valentine, too early for that, swings it out to the receiver for the trick play. He launches it downfield, but it'll be picked off by Caleb Mabe, who makes an incredible play. Next, West Ridge drive. It's Amick taking the ball, but this time fumbles. Hurricanes take over. This time, Valentine shooting his little arrow. Boom, drops back, goes for it all with a pass to the end zone, but it'll be picked off again by, did you see him just floating around? West Ridge will pull away in this one as we go to the board. It looks like this. West Ridge went on to win this contest by the final 35-0. Concord Christian in a surprise beating South Greene tonight. That final 49-35. We now head to Southwest Virginia where we had a big one at Bullock Park tonight. It was somebody's had to go when 7-0 Union, led by Cam Bostic and Keith Chandler, hosted 5-0 Lebanon behind gunslinger Michael Reese and his bevy of offensive weapons. Coming back from halftime, game tied at 14-all, things heated up between the Bears and the Pioneers. Biting first will be the Bears. Cam Bostic will get the ball to Chandler, bulldozer, who'll run around the Pioneers defense and score. Union will be up 21-14. A little later in the third, Bostic, Chandler will continue to prove to be a dangerous combination by bulldozing through the Pioneers for another touchdown. Bears are now up 28-14. In the fourth, Michael Reese will try and pass to Toby Baker, but Bostic sweeps in, intercepts it, and he's gone. See ya, deuces, bye. Running for his life to the end zone with the Pioneers unable to catch him, extending the lead to 35-14. It was all Bears.
they're not a normal offense that you see on Friday nights. And, they're wide open, 4 or 5 wide, and they've got a great quarterback that can sling it, and got a big old running back and the Jesse kid who I thought played an excellent game, catches the ball really well out of the backfield. And I thought our guys, as the game went on, we adjusted, we started playing faster, and I think our depth took over in the second half.
We said all year we're going to get everybody's best shot. Everybody's going to come out ready to play against us, and they did. And my guys up front made the hole, and I was lucky to find the end zone.
The first half, I didn't get a lot of carries. I got maybe 5 or 6. So, and then we got in halftime. Coach Turner was like, "Look, you're going to get the ball here. So let's see what you can do here." So, he was trying to rest me where I've been sick all week, and I come out second half, and I got the ball. I'd say probably 15, 20 times. So, I got a little tired because I couldn't really breathe that much, but that oxygen helped me a lot.
So once again, Union stays unbeaten. They beat Lebanon tonight, 35-14. Mackenzie?
Kenny, moving to Scott County. Gate City's Blue Devils hosting Lehigh's Generals Devils. Kick things off. Zane Reed will toss the ball to Caden Housewright, and he is gone, Kenny. Dodging every General in sight as he makes it to the end zone. Devils are up 7-0 on a 4th down. Generals are going to be punting next. The ball will be picked up by Parker Jenkins.
You know what's about to happen.
And he will book it, Kenny. The end zone without a General in
we wouldn't
sight.
show it, right?
We wouldn't show it.
That's right.
Devils are going to extend this 14-0 lead. Still in the first, and the Devils are going to do it again. Kenny Reed will get the ball to Walker Hillman, who will power through the Generals to score, and it's now 21-0 as we go to the final scoreboard. Gate City down in Lehigh, 42-0, and J.I. Burton topping Bland County, 52-20. Now we head to Abingdon as the Falcons welcome in the Y Central Warriors after the scoreless first quarter. The Falcons get started in the second with a handoff to Tyke Thompson, who bounces outside and follows his blockers as he gets to the 10-yard line before he's finally knocked out of bounds.
You got them pink socks
The
working.
pink socks. Very next play, gonna give it right back to Thompson, who will go outside again, meet the defender at the goal line, gets it in for the touchdown. Falcons lead 7-0.
Okay,
Abingdon got the ball back quickly, keeps feeding the hot hand as Thompson is finding these gaps in the defense. Now off to the races, outruns everybody as he takes it 53 yards into the end zone. Abingdon takes the 13-0 lead, never looks back as we go to the final scoreboard. Falcons winning this one 33-0, and Giles down in Fort Criswell 37-0.
The Gator Light Quick Play is sponsored by Quick Stop Markets.
For our Gator Light Quick Play, we're taking you right back to Abingdon for Tyke Thompson's 53-yard run. It's so good, you've got to see it twice. And Thompson beats everyone on the defense to earn tonight's Quick Play of the night as he leads the Falcons to that win over Y Central. Now that is 11 down and still 2 more to go. But first, here are the Holston cheerleaders to help us take a little break.
Welcome back to the show. We head to Damascus. Northwood Panthers taking on the Holston Cavaliers. Right before the first half, the Cavs looking to score. Brody Anderson, Richardson launches one over to Desmond Mickens, who makes the tough catch but can't find the end zone before the clock expires. Holston has 7-6 lead going into the half. Second half, Panthers lose the ball on the snap, but they recover their own fumble. The Cavs are able to get a 4th down stop and regain possession. New quarterback for Holston as he is looking for his man downfield, but the ball is picked off by Dawson Prater, and a big tackle from Mickens to bring him down. Holston, as we go to the board, looks like this. That final 2 good teams. It was Holston winning a close one tonight, 14-6, and Grundy over Hurley, 58-34. Mackenzie?
Kenny, we are at John Battle High School as the Trojans welcome in the Ridgeview Wolfpack. We're late in the 4th quarter, and John Battle has it, but the ball is going to be fumbled after the handoff. The Wolfpack able to recover with good field position, too. Their first play back on offense, Ridgeview gives it to the running back, who goes outside, and no one is able to catch him as he walks this one into the end zone. Makes it 55-6 as the Wolfpack leads the Trojans. They're trying to put some more points on the board, but another fumble. Hold on to the ball. Seals the deal as Ridgeview dominates in this one as we go to the final scoreboard. And they down them 55-6. And over at Twin Valley, fallen to Phelps, Kentucky, 36-8. A couple other scores in the region. Thomas Walker down in Castlewood, 46-8. That will do it for our high school football coverage tonight. But if there is a highlight or score you missed, then please log on to our website, WJHL.com. Shortly after the show, when we come back, Kenny wraps up the day in sports. So stay with us.